at your own risk. Okay, episode 5, The Raider for Gachiakuta. So we start off, we're back at the Cleaners HQ, and everybody is socializing at Rudo's Welcome to the Ground party. And so basically, Rio tells Zonka, because I think Zonka was asleep or something, and he woke up, and he's like, yeah, what's going on? She tells him about the job from the day before, because he sees that Rudo's sulking in the corner at his own party, which is crazy, but it fits. That fits his character. And then Rudo's beating himself up, but he gets thanks from one of the supporters named, I think, Rubian. I couldn't really catch his name. I think he said Rubian, but correct me if I'm wrong. And so Rubian basically like gives him his props and says like thanks for caring or protecting the other supporter and everything like that. People don't normally do that type of stuff. And he was like, you did good, even though your a vital instrument kind of malfunctioned. And so, and at the end of their conversation, Rubian asks Rudo what he basically wants to do and like what he wants for himself. And this kind of like makes Rudo like fluster, think about it. It takes him aback. And in the middle of like that part, Engine comes up and the rest of the cleaner crew pretty much encourages Rudo to join the party and stop sulking and get some food before it's all gone. So we cut scenes. Now we're with the stranger from the last episode, from the end of the last episode, and we find out that he has been going to town on this trasher guy who, spoiler alert, does not make it to the next scene at all. And so he's still questioning. He was still questioning him about the I was gonna say surface dweller, but about the spherite. And so that scene pretty much ends with the end of our what is he again? Trasher. I don't know if they have a special name, but I call him a trasher. And so we cut back to the Cleaners HQ. Zonka and Rudo are getting an assignment from oh shoot, what's her name? They're getting an assignment from Simiu, and pretty much somebody found another spherite and pretty much wants them to wants them to clean a trash monster and recover the spherite. So the group goes out to take on this job, and they come across the person that calls in the job, and pretty much they find out that they got set up and it's a trap. And once they spring the trap, they find out that it was set by raiders, and raiders are bandits on the ground who also happen to be givers. So think of them like anti-cleaners, I guess. Yeah, in a sense. We'll get more backstory on them later, I'm assuming. But pretty much with that being said, the supporters run off and Rudo runs with them because they're looking for the spherite, which the only one we know of right now is Rudo. So they all run off because apparently raiders are supposed to be strong and they don't know what their powers are. And Zonka fights them, and after he fights the raiders and he thinks that he won, he is surprised when the stranger from before, yes, that very stranger, is behind him, pretty much taunting him, saying, "You're about to be next, bro." And that's the end of the episode. It just cuts out right there. Now it's like, ooh, well, that's good. What did you think about it?
So I like that they're keeping a pretty quick pace. I like kind of the development of Rudo. It's not exactly shonen like it's, you can feel it's slightly complex about his feelings and how he's going to go about getting what he wants. And no one's being like overtly like hiding something from him yet that I can feel. And then once you get to the action, it just picks up. Like the action is just like bam, bam, bam. They kind of don't delay anything. It's a quick fight. There's always something happening. It's changing. So the character models themselves, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of, but like the action sequences, kind of how the story is flowing. I like it so far. It's pretty good. I like it. Especially the fight. Like that was a pretty good fight.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's creative.
Yeah.
The last two have been pretty good.
Yeah. Even what's her name? Rio? Yeah, Rio.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much I would like her, even her weapon being the scissors and fighting with her feet. But like the fight itself was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
So
I
hopefully they
agree.
keep up with the action. I think the action is kind of what pulls me back to this. And then the characters are hit or miss. I think the comedy, maybe if they stay away from the comedy, I'm in. But so far, I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I can agree with that to a certain extent. I feel like some characters it makes sense, but others they probably shouldn't try too hard. Like I think that to me, I feel like they're trying too hard to make Zonka funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody else is fine, but him, it just kind of like misses me. Like I don't know if he's trying to be funny when like she was giving him the assignment and he was like, yeah, I don't want to do this, and then she was like, oh, but Engine like I told Engine Engine said he has like the perfect person for this job, and it was like, oh yeah, who's that? He was like, oh, he said you. He was like, okay, I'll do it, and then I was like, yeah, that's fine. I get it. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if that
I
was
don't know.
supposed to be funny or just like kind of play into like try to make you realize he has a big ego or something. I don't know how they wanted to play that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we'll see how it unfolds. Maybe it'll make sense later. You know, give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, yeah. I will say I like Rio's character. She's pretty cool. I do like her character.
Yeah. I think she grew on me a little bit, so we'll see how she keeps going.
Hmm. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything crazy?
Even the
Out.
cleaners, I like learning about the cleaners a little bit more.
Hmm.
And it seems like almost anybody can, or I don't know how set it is in the what is it, the lore, that anybody
Hmm.
can kind of treat an object with a lot of attention or focus on it, and then maybe make that object. Um, so, but I want to learn more about the lore, and I like the action, so I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I know because he was talking about the other supporter who wanted to be a cleaner, and so he tried to like find a object to like love and take care of, but I guess it didn't work out. So I want to know more about that also. Like, can anybody become a giver, or do you have to have like some innate like ability or like gene or something like that? I don't know. I'm curious also.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was good. This episode was good. It wasn't too bad. Um, so that's Gachiakuta episode 5, The Raiders.